Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, and remember the Alamo Dome is home to the Roadrunners of UTSA, and we are fired up to get this game underway. Today, an in-state battle between two teams from the state of Texas, and when you face off against another squad from the Lone Star State, the emotions tend to run a little higher. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UTSA Roadrunners. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UTSA's offense will get first crack at it here. He might want another play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Got it in the middle. It's Poe. Creates a little room. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Roadrunners are on the move. Wants to keep it in the air. With the catch, it's Blade. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field. You saw that right there.
And the Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Poe. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Kent. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. The Roadrunners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd and goal coming up.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Trying to barrel in. He will be stopped just inches away after the catch and run.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
He'll take it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aggies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Davidson. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. We've reached the break, and it's UTSA on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And down he goes. Trying to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. To the air on 2nd down. He's going to run it. And he avoids the tackle with the slide. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This offense has it with really good field position. Going to the running game. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Davidson. And he dropped it, just
He can't catch.
all the way in.
He can't fucking catch. Let's go.
Took his time working this route. By the time he got his head around, ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
They'll give it to the back. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Aggies. Extra point here will tie the game. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throwing on the run. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He'll keep it himself. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
Firing to the right, complete. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Davidson. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Aggies. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers. The
drive starts from their own 25-yard line. going right to work up top. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Roadrunners will hustle to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Now on the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Roadrunners!
And the ground game comes through for this offense just in the nick of time. Clock ticking down in the first half. They punch it in and a chance to tie this football game.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Southern Miss is getting cooked right now at...
And the ball is loose on the return. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Strong, tough run, and he's brought down just inches away from the score. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And as they come to the line here, they're passing on a surefire field goal. He's going for the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Texas A&M, 14.
He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
They'll go right back to it. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Jukes his way for more. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half.
The Roadrunners will kick it away to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So here comes the Texas A&M offense. back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Throws for the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start.
We know what you want. I know what you like. And we like it.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
He's got it. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown.
That's my boy.
San Antonio. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
AB.
Big time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
Here he comes with the return. And the returner goes down. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat. There he goes. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
Oh, this is a touchdown. Yeah.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
He caught that shit. Good shit.
That's right there.
But he did that. Damn, 2 interceptions in one game? I don't like that.
To the ground with the back.
Come on, I read that shit.
The extra room to operate,
Oh
but they
my
at least
goodness.
got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's loose at the 15. Breaks into the open on the left.
Wow.
He's at the touchdown, Aggies.
Oh
He
my
broke away from the
goodness.
defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Why are y'all giving up plays like this,
And I think the thought process was, hey, we're on our own 2-yard line. Let's just run the ball, give ourselves some space, give ourselves some better field position. But the ball carrier says, no way. I'm making people miss. I'm taking this thing to the crib. And he showed you his speed. Wow, what a game-changing type play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
The Roadrunners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Makes the catch. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job. And look
wow,
at them. They're right on the football.
Bad. Fuck, that could have been bad.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Orlando. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Roadrunners will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. Slings it downfield. Rolls it in. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. They're working that left side. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after they play up top. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He's looking to throw. Looking for the goal.
Bitch.
Touchdown, Roadrunner. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Texas A&M, 21.
Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Fuck this EA. Fucking every chance they get.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Davidson. Fires to the wideout.
I see you, baby.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Made the play on the bit, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. you know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Poe. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted away incomplete.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
He's got him in the flat. He gets it in. Touchdown, UTSA! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. On the move, he fires. He's open on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Come on, bitch-ass niggas.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Got his man down the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's
always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Good sack, defense.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Davidson. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield.
Oh, my God. 4 tackling. I had 4 tackling.
Touchdown, Texas A&M.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The heel off one deep down the left side.
Fucking go under it. That's a good ball. I need me one of those.
Second down. They'll run play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Thank you.
Quick timeout call by the
You had one for touchdown, but we'll take the hard one.
Time as possible for their offense.
The Sports Center top 10
And the
one.
runners will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. He wants to throw it again. It's complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. The offense cashing it in on that drive. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Really
I need to get my tackling
job
down.
by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. To the air, it's Davidson. Snagged out of the air. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Texas A&M going up tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out fast. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. To the air on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And they spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Defense wants to bring the heat. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw, it's Davidson. Snagged in the middle, it's Morris. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Aggies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 17.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, 4th quarter, got to make it happen. Onside kick team comes through.
Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
UTSA.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Corners are going to bail. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Plenty of fire.
It don't count, bitch.
A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
4 for 44. Ew, nasty game, nasty. It's not a good looking, but we got a touchdown. It wasn't the best game. They know had some good DBs. I couldn't fucking get around that shit. I wasn't even gonna force it. But I got 5 teddies. For what it's worth. Wasn't the best game. Especially on defense. God. I don't even want to look at those numbers. Just after we got it done. We knew it was gonna be ugly. Just one throw game. We knew it was gonna be ugly. That was ugly. Y'all about this good, see? Y'all about that. Okay, let's see if we get running yards. It is what it is.